Are you struggling to combine strength, muscle building, and running? In this video, I'm going to show you the exact steps I'm using to build strength, gain muscle, and run a full marathon in just 10 weeks time. If you're an aspiring hybrid athlete, just like me, you've probably got the goal of building some muscle through progressive overload in the gym. Maybe you're training 3 to 5 times per week. You want to see the noticeable strength gains through your deadlift, your squat, your bench press, but you also don't want to be one of those gym nuts who can't actually run for 2 minutes without getting out of breath. My goal for the last 8 years before I started getting into more of the endurance side of things would purely just focus on strength, building muscle. 2 minutes of running, I'd get out of breath, and I almost took pride in it. I can guarantee you know someone who takes pride in not being able to walk up the stairs without getting out of breath, because all they do is bodybuild. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you the exact system I use to be able to combine all three and get the best performance. So last year, for many of you who don't watch my channel and don't know, I completed a full distance Ironman triathlon with no prior experience. I started the gym when I was 16. I did bodybuilding or strength style training up until the age of 24. And then I thought, you know what, let's do an Ironman triathlon. I thought it was a great goal for me to have. I didn't really know what it even was, if I'm totally honest, when I first entered. So I thought, you know what, let's start with the easiest thing to do. I'll go out for a run. So I started running, and what I noticed was that I couldn't even run 2K while getting horrendously out of breath. It was a lot harder for me to actually build my stamina, build my endurance, but also synchronize it with my strength training. And what I found over the course of many months training for the Ironman was that I built up my endurance, I did build up my stamina to be able to complete the Ironman, but I found that I lost a lot of muscle and a lot of strength within the process. I actually did miss those skin ripping pumps. There's nothing better than a Friday arm pump where your biceps, your triceps, your chest are feeling good and you're feeling out your top or your best. So the main problem lies when you are a hybrid athlete and you want to actually build muscle strength and be able to run long distances and build endurance, is synchronizing everything. So like I said, when I did my Ironman training, I purely focused on endurance. I only did 1 gym session per week. I said my goal was building towards that marathon. I was continually every single day, every single week, prioritizing building my endurance. And what I found was that I did lose strength, I lost muscle, and I just didn't really feel the best that I had done previously, purely because I had this goal of completing the Ironman, which was great. I just missed those heavy strength sessions and actually feeling good about the way I looked as well. My bench press, I was able to do before I started doing the Ironman training. I was able to do 100 kilo for 8 reps. That was my PB. And just before the Ironman, a few weeks before, I could only do 70 kg on the bench press for 8 reps. And if I'm honest, I did this because I knew I had to build the endurance, I had to build the stamina to be able to complete something ridiculous like an Ironman triathlon, especially with no experience. I really did start to feel a little bit insecure about losing the strength and losing the muscle, which took me 8 years to build. So this is why I've now become more of a hybrid athlete, where I can intertwine the two, where I can do strength, muscle building, and do the endurance side of things through my running. So on the 29th of May, I have actually entered myself into the Edinburgh Marathon. I've been training for this for the last 6 to 8 weeks. This is all while having the goal of building strength and building muscle, and this is going to require and has required a lot of small minute iterations to my training program to make sure that I can excel in the gym, in my strength and my muscle gain, and excel within my running. And this goes without saying, this requires specific programming to be able to synchronize the two, because like I said earlier, if you focus too much on the running side of things, you are not going to excel in the gym, and vice versa as well. All right, we are back and then done the gym session, which you've probably already seen. Now it is time for a nice and steady 4-mile run. I've already done intervals on Tuesday, a little 4-mile run yesterday, and I've got an easy 4-mile run today. Let's go get it. And I'm not gonna lie, there's been times when my legs have been absolutely killing. So what I found is that I need to make sure that my programming is specifically tailored towards both, and making sure that everything is programmed specifically so that either the running or the gym sessions don't compromise one another, and that is essential. And it is really hard to do, if I'm totally honest, but we can do it. So if you're someone who watches a lot of YouTube and you have the goal of being a hybrid athlete, you probably watch someone like Nick Bear, who's completed multiple marathons and Ironmans like myself, but also done things like ultra marathons, all while being in the best shape of his life. So what I'm gonna do now, if you stick around, is I am now gonna talk to you about my program and a few little tips here and there about how you can improve your program to be able to build strength, build muscle within the gym, but also be able to enter a half marathon or for a marathon and make sure that your endurance and your stamina isn't compromised. So currently, personally, I am doing 4 gym sessions per week, which comprise of 4 full body sessions. It might be more low body focus one day, chest focus the next day, back focus the next day, and shoulder focus the next day. So I might have 2 to 3 exercises on the focus muscle group, and then I'll do 1 to 2 exercises for the rest of the body. This way I'm doing the 4 gym sessions per week, but I'm able to hit every single muscle group 4 times per week, so the frequency is high and the volume is relatively high as well, but all programmed in a specific way so that I'm focused on the bench press, the squats and the deadlifts throughout the week, applying progressive overload effectively so that I'm not just purely rinsing my legs or my upper body every single day and not actually seeing some linear progress within the gym. And in regards to my running, I do have that goal of completing the Edinburgh Marathon, and if I'm honest, I would love to do it in under 3:15. I've never done a 3:15 marathon, and if I'm being totally honest, that is going to be tough. 80% of my training and my runs are zone 1, zone 2, low steady state pace, meaning I'm not exerting too much energy, I'm keeping the intensity down, and I'm keeping the volume down. For example, do 4 runs per week, 2 steady runs, zone 1, zone 2, then I might do 1 tough interval session, for example, including tempos or speed work, and then I'll do 1 long easy run as well as zone 1, zone 2. And at the minute, it's somewhere around that 10 to 12 mile range, but as the weeks go on and get closer to the marathon, obviously that will ramp up. So one of the main things I have found in my training over the last few weeks and months since now is that being able to combine the two and program effectively is absolutely imperative if you want to see the results in the gym and with your run. If you focus too much in the gym or too much on the running, one will compromise each other and you will not get the best results. Another really important factor obviously is my nutrition. If you want to know a little bit more about my nutrition and how I'm able to actually fuel my gym sessions, fuel my runs for optimal performance, make sure you stick around until the next video. Or if you don't want to stick around to the next video, you can fast track and you can go to the link in the description and you can work with me one-to-one to make sure you are building muscle, building strength and being fitter than you ever have before. Apply below in the link in the description, or you can do my 10-day completely free challenge aimed at hybrid athletes looking at the basic principles. But hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.